Hello class. I know you're registered in Dr. Darden's class, but use of Handshake is relatively new, so I'm going to walk you through it. Most of you had me in EXSS 490. I'm Christine Rocky. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to enter your internship experience, your modified 105 or 210 hour internship into Handshake. Now remember, you watched a video in EXSS 490 about how to do the handshake, but we have updated it a little bit, and you'll be able to find out how to do that by clicking here. And there will also be a link here to Handshake on your page that Dr. Darden will create for you. But once you get to Handshake, you might have to go in and enter your name and your email address and things like that, just so Handshake knows who you are. And then afterwards, you might get to a screen that looks like this. And so this is a little bit different than the video you watched in 490 because Handshake has recently updated. But you're going to click on Career Center when you get there, and then you're going to click on Experiences, which is right here. And once you get there, you can either click on the blue tab that says Request an Experience, or over here, either one of these will work just fine. And from here, everything is very, very similar to what you saw when you watched the video in Exercise Science 490. The first thing you're going to do is the experience type, and for you guys you're going to type in EXSS and it'll come up automatically as the 498 Exercise and Sport Science Modified Internship. And your term will be summer or May, it doesn't matter really, honestly, which term you pick. And then from here on, everything is just exactly similar to the video you watched in 490. So your employer is going to be whatever it might be. So let's say you got a job at Fitness Edge. Okay, so Fitness Edge automatically comes in, the location comes in, it tells you what type it is. Now, if you got a job or your internship experience someplace at home, like you know, ABC Fitness or something, which is probably not in here. If I just typed in ABC Fitness, it says, oh goodness gracious, it is in there. If I just typed in A Fitness, you know, there's no results found, so you're going to go ahead and enter that, and then you'd have to enter your own location. So I'm going to go back to Fitness Edge because I know all the information's in here, and then it'll be easier for me to show you what we're doing here. So all of that information is going to come in. So the employer phone number and the employer email address, these are important. They're not as important as the email address that's coming up, but you definitely do need to put something in there. And I know Mindy Hillman works at Fitness Edge, and I don't have any idea, but I think she has a Coastal email address too, so I'm just going to write that in there, and I'll delete this when I'm done. Your job is internship, so you're just going to write that, sorry. Or you can write, you know, aide or assistant or whatever you want to do. I wanted to enter. INTERNSHIP. There we go. The department could be fitness floor or whatever. It isn't really all that important. Your start and end dates, again, aren't super important, but, you know, whenever you might think you might work till whenever you're done. And it might take you a while to get all your hours in because of the limited hours that we have going on right now. And again, this is also just going to be an internship experience. And your employment type is either full or part-time. Definitely going to be part-time for you guys. There isn't going to be a salary, so that's not important. Don't worry about offer date. Just select yes on offer accepted. And then today's date for this, because whatever today's date might be, so that you can move on with your day. So this is important, important, important. This site supervisor, this is the person who's going to sign your time card. They're also going to approve this experience. And until this is approved, you cannot go out to the site to do your experience. So you need to double check and triple check and recheck your typing to make sure that you type in this correctly. And so I'm going to write mhillman@coastal.edu. And it doesn't look like she has ever used this email address to be a supervisor. But there might be another one in there who has used who has done this experience before. So if I put in Barry, let's try Sonia Woods. So if I put in Sonia Woods, who works in strength and conditioning, her name isn't in here either. That's because it's not her email address. That's why. S. Woods at coastal.edu. Her name should normally come in here, but I guess it doesn't. But then I'm just going to type in whatever it is if it doesn't automatically populate. And she's just going to be the strength and conditioning coach or something like that, whatever her title is. And her phone number here on campus. I don't think that's her phone number, but anyway, we'll move on. So your student ID goes in here, and then your email address goes here. And then all of these things. Now remember, I've read these all before, so I'm going through quickly and marking agree. You need to agree to them because it really does give you some indication of how important this experience is to you and to us. So you're going to maybe want to double check that. It does say that if you get fired from your internship for any reason, you can fail the course, and that's something that's very important to know. Most likely it's going to be unpaid, and for you guys it's definitely going to be $4.98, and then you're going to probably take it for either 3 or 6 credits. So we'll put that one in there, and then it tells you exactly how many credits you have to take for this, or how many hours you're going to have to do. So if you're in a 3 credit hour internship, you're going to do 105 hours at this site. It is important that you type in some jobs that you're going to do here, create programs. Make it more creative than what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to make this video not super long. And then in order for this to get passed on at Coastal, it starts with me, it goes to your supervisor, it goes to the internship director at Coastal, and then it goes to the director of career services. Those 2 folks can stop it at any time, as could I or your supervisor. So you must list at least 3 learning goals. Something that you want to learn at this internship that's going to be important to you. So again, I don't have a whole lot of time on this video, so I'm just going to write the numbers 1, 2, and 3. You need to write 3 internship goals. And then you're going to understand that Dr. Darden is going to be giving you a grade in the class. So it's important that you're in contact with both your site supervisor and Dr. Darden. And the other thing is that you're going to do a signed memorandum of agreement if that agency has not worked with Coastal before. So when I go to request the experience, hopefully I didn't mess up. Uh-oh, I did mess up. So it'll tell you that there's some errors, and I'm going to go back. I think it's probably on that start date. My guess is yes. So how do we want this date? So year 2020. Let's do month first. See if that works. And then I'm going to request this experience again. Let's see if I didn't screw up on anything else. Oh my goodness, I did. Oh, wrong kind of dashes. There we go. Maybe that will work. And see, everything is very particular, even for us who've done it before. Once I get to the next part, here is where the MOU is. This is the Memorandum of Understanding. So what most students do, if your supervisor has a signature ability on PDF, you could just forward this to them and they can PDF sign it, and you can upload it back here. The new signed one needs to be uploaded back here. Otherwise, you can print it, have them physically sign it, and then you can scan it or take pictures of it and upload it back here. They do require this to be done before you can start any hours. Many places that you will go will already have a memorandum of understanding. And if you look on the Excel spreadsheet that is in the 490 class, you'll be able to see all of the places that have approved internships. If you're at home and doing an internship at a new site, unless you're in like Columbia, Florence, or Charleston, chances are pretty good that we have not worked with that agency, so you will need to get them to do this. And that's going to be the most important part. Once you upload this experience, look at that. I just got an email that said I'm requesting an experience, and that's what's going to happen when you request an experience. I'll get the email first. I'll mark it off that yes, you did the MOU, and yes, you're ready to roll. And then it will go to your site supervisor. This one would go to Sonia Woods, who I put in there, and Sonia would then approve it. And then after those 2 approvals are done, you can start the experience. It will continue to go up through the chain of command, but usually after we get the approval from me and from your supervisor, you're ready to go. And either I will be in contact with you or Dr. Darden will be in contact with you to let you know that it's okay to do your hours. It usually doesn't take very long as long as you let your supervisor know that they will be getting an email. Sometimes those emails go to spam, so they do have to keep their eye out for them and maybe check their spam account every couple of days. But other than that, that's all you've got to do for your internship experience, and we hope that that's a good thing for you. Hope it's not too hard, and y'all have a great time with your experience, and hopefully we'll be in touch soon.